So today we got a really gorgeous Collings CL guitar. This one's from 2015, so it's a little, not old, but a little old, you know. Yeah, it's a really gorgeous guitar. So for some of the specs, let's see, we got a beautiful piece of mahogany. On the back, they have a really nice, I love these contours. Some people hate them, but I really like them. Nice little leg contour and a nice little body contour right there. Mahogany neck as well. Maple top, kind of like the normal, kind of a Les Paul-esque wood selection. And then the scale length is a little longer than a Gibson. It's 24 and 7/8. I think Gibson is 24 and 3/4. And then nut width is 1 and 11/16. And then let's think, what else could we say about? 12-inch fretboard radius. And normally on Collings, when you order them, you'll either, the standard, I think, humbucker options are either Lawler Imperials or throwback pickups. These are Wolftone Marshall Lover or Marshall something pickups. They sound really good, but whoever owned the guitar before swapped it out. I'm borrowing it from my buddy. I think he's planning on doing Ron Ellis pickups. I think the the LRP set, I'm assuming. But personally, I love Collings. I got my first one was a baritone. I think it was like a 360 was like the body name, and it was great. Really super thick strings. I think it was 14 was it's tuned to B, so 14 was the high B, and then the low B was like a 64 or something, which was wild because it like the string perfectly fit the circle of the tuning peg. Like it would just barely fit into that, which was crazy. I love that instrument. It was just kind of like a phenomenal instrument that just like happened to be a baritone. And it probably would have been my number one if it was like a normal guitar. Yeah. And then I bought my Collings i35, which completely changed my collection about a year ago. There's such great instruments. I ended up not playing anything else really for a while. I'd play a few others, but it became my main thing real fast. So the thing about why I like Collings is, first of all, they're just crafted beautifully. And they also do this awesome thing with where the dynamics sit in terms of, especially in terms of your right hand or your picking hand. I've done a few gigs where I was playing a different brand of guitar, and it was like supposed to be a quiet-esque gig. So I was playing like a Princeton or a Deluxe on maybe one. It might have even been like half of one or something. And it was just so quiet, and I felt like everything felt so plinky because I could only pick so hard. And I think because Collings are, the lineage is an acoustic guitar company that made electric instruments, there's something amazing about the way that their guitars can handle your dynamics. So, for example, like if you are playing a quiet gig, so I'm going to turn my volume down to like, this is on like 3. So if you're playing it and you're playing like a quiet thing but you have to play some blues and you go like sometimes if the volume isn't loud enough and the guitar isn't set up and you can really hit it, like I could still hit this and it doesn't feel like, obviously the amp is quieter because I have the volume down and everything, but it doesn't feel like the guitar is giving up. Like I don't feel like it's plinky. And I've run into a lot of guitars that I would describe as plinky because they can't take the dynamics of whatever my right hand's going. And I'm not like a heavy like bluegrass guy. I don't even own an acoustic at the moment. I don't consider myself a heavy acoustic player. But the fact that they can take that kind of picking hand attack is just something that I think is so wonderful about these instruments. So let's go through some tones. So we'll start on a neck pickup thing. Beautiful. And the sustain is crazy on these things. All right, and then the middle position. I usually do middle position for a few things. Like obviously funk is a good thing to do, but also like I feel like ever since I've heard Eric Johnson, those like that kind of a thing, even on like a 2 pickup guitar. I really love that. And then like funky stuff, Really fun for that. On the neck pickup, let's turn down the tone just to kind of show some jazzy things. So this is about halfway back. So. great for that. Bridge pickup. So the only thing I didn't love about this pickup set was the bridge pickup feels weaker than the neck. It may not sound that way. I don't know if it's the pickup might be a little too far from the strings. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it might just be too far away. It sounds really great. So. Sounds really great. But yeah, between the neck pickup and the bridge, like. Now we're just going to do a little overdrive. So it's just like a Zen drive on the floor. I'm going to lower the gain and go on the neck pickup. And let's see the middle real quick, kind of also on a low gain. You can still really hear the quality of the chords, like if you do tensions. Even with overdrive, which is a really cool thing. Anyways, thank you so much for checking out the video. My buddy has this beautiful Collings coming his way. He hasn't gotten to play it yet, so I'm excited for him to get to check it out. And yeah, I was playing through this really nice Bludotone Mordecai, which is a it's kind of like a 100-watt, 50-watt switchable steel string singer voicing, which is a really cool amp, and then a EVM 12S ported Bludotone cab down there with a 906 mic, and yeah, I think that's everything. Thanks for checking it out. Appreciate it.